Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DMZ's Quick Mission Guide. Today we are looking at Weapons Chase. Now this is not a quick mission by any means. We have to extract 5 weapon cases in a row without dying. Now you can do one, go to the next game, not do it, but once you exfil you're fine. You just must not die. But it does not have to be in a row in that regard. We chose the bomb maker on a chic island because you can kill him through this window. It is fairly easy to do. And all you've got to worry about is the Wilson, which if you bring a riot shit in and you have a buddy, makes life a lot easier. This is tough solo. It's doable with 2 on a random because that's what myself and Headshot did, and actually did it on our first attempt each time. So, if you lie down in the doors right here to the bomb maker, they will all funnel out to you non-stop. Just have one shoe and one way to shoot, and when you're reloading, have that other person shoot. And you will wipe out 80 to 90% of the AI on the inside. All you gotta worry about are the booby traps at the top of the stairs, the sentry turrets, and then of course the 2 tripwires with the grenades guarding the bomb maker. And I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about when I mention them. When it comes to killing the riot shields, what you're able to do is just stand to the side of the staircase while your friend will stand in front of the tripwire. And the riot shield will just come barging down the stairs, meaning that he's very easy to kill. And we'll see that coming up in the clip in a moment as well. What else needs to be mentioned here? We did not have an issue with somebody else picking up the case and extracting with it. You will see Headshot do it, and it will still count. And in one game, we also had another team of 3 join us, and they extracted the weapons case, and it still counted. So you don't have to pick the weapons case up yourself with the count. However, it does seem, and you will see later on, hostage contracts don't seem to count as an exfil. Now, I can't 100% verify it, but all I can say is prior to when you will see the clip, I had exfilled with it, and it counted. Headshot had exfilled with it, and it counted. And a team of randoms had exfilled with it, and it counted. When Artur joined us, he exfilled with it on the hostage rescue contract, and it did not count. So I don't think you're able to use hostage rescue contracts. I am open to correction on it if someone wants to try it, but I just wouldn't risk it for the hassle it is in going to do it. Now, if you're not the type that likes to just rush in all guns blazing through the courtyard, you can acquire the castle key and go up from the underground tunnels. You will still have to deal with all the AI on the inside. It's supposed to be to sneak your way. I personally prefer just taking out the Wilson and lying on those 2 doors because the AI won't shoot you for those first couple of seconds, so you should be fine. Other thing you gotta remember is that at the moment, the KV broadside is meta, and you will sometimes run into teams using it, trying to stop you from leaving with the bomb case. So you have to be on your guard at all times. Now, the final snooper sneaky way, and we didn't actually do this ourselves. You can wait on Ashika Island or on Al-Mazrah until the gas comes in. The gas will kill everything. There might be 1 or 2 that'll roam around still. They'll either have higher health, one of them might have a gas mask per chance, but it will wipe out the majority. And just like I showed in the mission before where you had to collect the charge from Akhdar village in Al-Mazrah, when we went there, everything was dead because the gas had wiped it out. So one very viable thing you can do, if you have the patience for it, for your 5 games, is just to wait, hide it out somewhere, get kitted out before you go in with a couple of UAVs just to make sure you're safe, and just, yeah, let the gas do its thing. It kills everything. You go in, pick up the case, and go to the exfil. So it is an option. If you have the patience for it, that's great. If you don't have the patience for it, that's also great. You do normally have a UAV tower at the top of the castle, so you can keep an eye. What else can we say here? When myself and Headshot did it, we did it at different stages in the game. So some stages we did it right off off rip. We did it through the middle of the game, and we did it at the end of the game. Our best experience came from the end of the game. When we went for it in the middle, at the start and the middle, it attracted a lot more attention. So you might want to wait 15 minutes or so into the game before you actually push for the weapons case, and that way you will have a better chance of succeeding. However, fear, even when you are in the helicopter, you still can get down by people and barely escape with your life. And the final thing I have to mention, when we extracted with the hostage contract, and this might have affected it somewhat, Headshot made the funny statement of what could possibly go wrong because that was case 5 of 5, there was nobody left on the map and we were exfilling. A AI helicopter flew through the exfil chopper and downed me. and there was no time to revive me. So I exited that game in a down state, but I still extracted. I did not die, or the mission would have reset. So we're not entirely sure if being downed had something to do with it, or whether it's just the hostage contract in general that has something to do with it. Speaking of the hostage contract, we actually have that coming up here. But I've ran through everything else anyway that you guys need to know. You don't have to do it in 5 single games. You can do more games. You just can't die. The gas will kill everything. The bomb maker's fun to do. I just don't like the jugs. And I'm sick of Al Mazrah, I'll be honest. I just prefer it over here. The incident in question that I was talking about, you were about to see occur. Yeah, I mean, I don't quite understand how this works. I think the odds are fairly slim, but it still happened nonetheless. So, rocks extracted with the case. We did the weapons contract. Yeah, and the AI chopper goes through the chopper. I mean, it's COD timing, it's COD logic, just true and true. They fix everything else, but they don't fix that their vehicles can go through the exfil choppers. Anyway, that's it for this quick mission guide. I thank you all for tuning in, and I wish you all the best with doing it. You can, as I said, wait for the gas to kill the Juggernaut in Al Mazrah as well. The only reason I don't want to do it over there is you have a lot more teams to deal with, and a lot more people like to wait for the final exfil and camp it and go after you. So, it is what it is. Make the most of it. Right, I'm out. I'll catch you on the next one.
They only took one dev error, one helicopter kill, and freedom.
I quickly want to mention I did dev error on one of these occasions. My PlayStation blue screened, and when I loaded back in, the weapon case was still tracking at 3 of 5. So you can dev error. If you go down and you know you're going to die while you have the weapons case, you could just close your game. It might save it, it might not. I'm not 100% sure, but it's an option that if you go down and you know you're going to die, just close the game, see what happens. That was my last tip. Now I'm out.